To WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE LP 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you, there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out of the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong because they are confidants. If you have two or three of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number two, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get to falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me, because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues, because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the pilot. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody.
Here I come again, Jah-Jah, before your presence we singing. Yeah. Lord, watch over our shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, Father, show us the way to go. You said I must love and feed my enemies, and I'm gonna do it. You said I shouldn't hate or grudge, and I won't, not even for a minute. Let only truth come from my lips. Bless our souls, cause without you we can't make it. Lord, watch over our shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, Father, show us the way to go. You're the wind beneath my wings, see me through all of the things. You lifted me when I was down, now you have me standing on higher ground. Lord, watch over our shoulders tonight and help help us live thy words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, for show us the way to go. How excellent is thy name, deliver us from sin and shame. Out of the mount of babe and subtle in you have ordained strength. Oh, Jah, I'm depending on you. Oh, no other help I know. Oh, Jah, I'm depending on you. Oh, no other help I know. You're the only way. God be defeated. With you I wanna stay. Please don't go away, Lord. Lord, watch over shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, for the show us the way to go. You said I must love and feed my enemies, and I'm gonna do it. You said I shouldn't take your grudge, and I won't, not even for a minute. Let only truth come from my lips. Bless our souls, Lord, without you we can't make it. Lord, watch over shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, for the show us the way to go. You're the wind beneath my wings, see me through all little things. You lifted me when I was down, now you have me standing on higher ground. Lord, watch over shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from, for the show us the way to go. Oh, Jah, I'm depending on you. Oh, no other help I know. Whoa. Oh, Jah, I'm depending on you. No other help I know. Oh, oh, oh. Watch over our shoulders, help us live our words. Ooh, all right.
Say you get up one morning, your elders have something. You don't know how they get it, but you want to use it. But if you ask them old people to get the things what they went through, ask them this any day, and your parents sure to say, black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're able to get a pulley and jam with the devil. Why? Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're ready to swim offshore and hold your boat steady. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something with that dragon, now you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. You get up one morning, and oil money running. How it come you don't know, so that it care how the thing go. But if they read about Uriah, they wanna find out the pressure. How we get so much old hell to get a penny from TLL. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own gas money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something, with that eagle eye you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. Say we got up one morning, independence happening, getting the thing come easy. Now they're taking liberty. But if they know about petition, we have to send to England for some woman to tell we in this colony free. Black man have to keep on jabbing, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jabbing, for black man to get a little something. People hold you, humiliate you, turn on and sell you, and then they free you. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something with that dragon, now you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. So when a black man gets something, he got to start thinking to get it there easy. He got to practice economy, from getting licks from the slave master to become the land owner. Brother, is a terrible journey, back with plenty brutality. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to rise up, you got to stand up, pick up your mind, you will always stay on top. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to
I need you, Lord, right now. Yeah, yeah. I must tell Jesus all of my trials. I cannot bear these burdens alone. In my distress, He kindly will help me. He ever loves and cares for His own. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot be. No. My burdens alone. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me. Only Jesus alone. I must tell Jesus all of my troubles. He is a kind and compassionate friend. If I ask Him, He will deliver. Make all my troubles quickly and hand. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot be. I must tell Jesus. My burdens alone. I must tell Jesus. Master Jesus. Jesus can help me. Only Jesus alone. What must I do when worldliness calls me? What must I do when tempted to sin? I must tell Jesus, and He will help me over the world, victory to win. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot be. No, Jesus. My burdens are low. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me. Jesus can help me. Only Jesus can help me. Only Jesus.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know this struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth. That the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, 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 cover me, cover me, cover me. Don't cry. Oh no, no. Just remember that God is standing by. Hold on, yeah. When you have heartaches, don't cry. Oh no, oh no. Just remember that God is standing by. Sometime when you're burdenless, don't just remember God is standing by. Thank you, Lord. So there's no need to cry. God is standing by. Thank you, Lord. So don't you worry and don't cry. No, no. When you have troubles, don't cry. Oh no, oh no. Just remember that God is standing by. When you come running over, just remember God is standing by. Thank you, Lord. So there's no need to cry. God is standing by. Thank you, Lord. So don't you worry and don't cry. Oh Lord, yeah. Forget about your troubles. Forget about your pain. Yeah. Put your trust in the Father. Yeah. Oh, God is standing by. Take it home. So there is no need to cry. No need to cry. Oh, God is standing by. Lord, I'm finding. So don't you worry and don't cry. Don't cry. Don't forget about Just trust in the Father and don't cry. No, I don't shed.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude. Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude. Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate me.
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello to all the WZYU 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walshit, and you on WZYU 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And you know, this is how we start the thing here in the village. Here we go.
It have our place, WZYE, where they treat you like friends and family. So if you're looking for a place to belong, going WZYE, you could come along. If you have haste, do come with me. We do have dad on WZYE, Santa Meditate.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. And to add to that, we always give you our oath/pledge to the people who listen to In the Village on Sunday Talk. We always give you our pledge.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. As we always say, it doesn't matter what color t-shirt you wear. You have on a purple t-shirt, a black t-shirt, a pink t-shirt. Each and every one is welcome in the village on WZYU 95.9 FM. Doesn't matter what planet you're from Mazatania, Xenorania, Sonoranius. Each and every one is welcome in the village on WZYU 95.9 FM. Don't forget, as you come in, late people, share the live on WZYU 95.9 FM on Facebook and Twitter. You can also share the live on WZYU TV and YouTube. Or you can call us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. And let me bring in my partner, the man himself, the one and only, the young man from some part of South. I don't know if it's the South with the A with the end in the name. But he told them, well, one end with an A, and I think one end with a Y. The man himself, the one and only Uncle Tommy. Tommy, welcome.
Good evening, Walls. How are you today, my friend?
Today is a splendiferous day, man.
It's a pleasure being here in the village, and good evening to the village family. Looking forward to a splendiferous, marvelous show this evening.
Yeah, boy, Tommy. Tommy, there's so much to talk about. We can't even get to quarter of the things we need to talk about, to be honest with you. But Tommy, today was a little different in that,
I have several clients that I train
Right.
to become stars in track and field. And many of them have become stars in track and field. So today I had 4 different clients. So today was a kind of a busy day. It started at about 10 a.m. and the last one was at 5 p.m. So, and that is one of the reasons why the message went out so late.
Right. I thought it
Yeah.
was a little late today.
Yeah, it was a little late because I was running late, man, and my computer home. All of a sudden, they didn't want to send the message. So I say, all right. But I wanted to try something a little different this morning. One of my clients, a young lady, she is going to Coastal Carolina University.
Mm-hmm.
And so I decided today for the first time, Tommy, I'm going to train with her today. Right? She's going to be a sophomore at that school. And the way how I look at it is that I am just trying to inspire them for a better tomorrow by actually training with them. Because when the season starts back at school, I will train with the young ladies.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes when you're training with people, your competitive juices just start to flow.
Of course.
And you forget whether they are female, whatever it is. But anyway,
What
today I was
happens too is that they be testing you too.
correct is right. So I know when I told her, I said, I'm going to train with you today. You could see the expressions in her face, like, I that means I got to work hard today. Because when you're by yourself, you could,
Lollygag.
you could lily lag, you could take it a little easy, but so I really pushed her today, and I pushed her beyond her limits today. And I was very proud of her when she was finished, in that we did 9 times 300 meters. Right?
Wow.
Yeah, 9 times 300 meters. And I was very proud of her. But Tommy, that's after a mile warm up. We warm up a mile and we warm down a mile. And then we do different type of drills and stuff like that. And Tommy, I want to say something, eh? Let me go solo for this, Tommy, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Solo here. So folks, since I just started to talk about it, I want to say something to those people that are listening to us right now on Facebook, WZY 95.9 FM, Facebook and Twitter, now known as X, and WZY TV and YouTube. I want you all to start to think about putting a little bit of activities into your day. Take some time for yourself. Take half an hour, 45 minutes for yourself. And how can you do that? For example, if you have a lunchtime, take 15 minutes out of your lunchtime, go out, walk around the block, 15 minutes of walking. You could do that 3 times a week. Increase the heart rate a little bit. That will be very good for you. Don't just come to work all day, and then you have to go back home and tell yourself, well, boy, I can't find the time. You can always find the time if you want to. And so what I'd like some of you to do is to find the time to add some activities like walking. Just could be walking. Walk for 15 minutes. Start 15 minutes. You could go every other day. You don't have to go every day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you have a lunch break of 45 minutes, take 15 minutes. Go for 7.5 minutes out one way, 7.5 minutes back that way. Then you still have half an hour left for lunch. Right? If you have time when you go home, and I understand the situation with where you live, but find a place where you could put in at least 15 minutes of walking on a daily basis and give that to yourself. Promise yourself. Give some promises to yourself and just do that. Just add that in. And as you go along, that 15 minutes could become a jog. Not if you're working, but it could become a jog when you get home and so on and so forth. So give yourself a little time to do something like that for yourself. Yeah? All right, Tommy. So I just have to put that in there, Tommy.
Very good tip. Very, very good tip.
Yeah, I just feel that it is important when you're working hard and you have to, because your health is your wealth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you could get up and you could do it 15 minutes, 7.5 minutes one way, 7.5 minutes the other way. When you get back to work, you still have half an hour left. You could do lunch. You could, all the kind, whatever you want to. And Tommy, one other thing I like to say, Tommy, always stop drinking soda.
Drink water.
Yeah, water. Stop drinking soda. Or you cut out soda. If you look at the contents of soda, two things there, Tommy. Two things. You see soda and orange juice? If you know the amount of sugar soda and orange juice have in it, you guys will be amazed. Them two things, cut it out. And you could do it the same way, You don't have to cut it out right away. You could start, instead of drinking a whole soda, drink half a soda. Because some people, they want a soda. Drink half a soda. Yeah? Or just get rid of it. It helped tremendously. Anything you want to add, Tommy?
No, you've hit on some very important things there. All I can probably say is, diet-wise, we have to watch our content. We have to watch the amount of mucus that we put in our system. Try to avoid certain type of processed foods and so on. And that should help quite a bit.
Yeah. It's just, it's just to try. You know what I mean? And anyway, I go get to that comment just now. So Bizram says, good day, Uncle Tommy on Wall Street, all listeners. Today menu, fried karaili and sada roti. Bizram, where does fried that karaili with? What kind of oil it does use?
That's true. Good question.
What kind of oil it does use, Bizram? What type of oil do you use?
Very good question you're asking.
Yeah, that is important. We want to talk about that. What type of oil it does use? Well, Tommy, is this the second time me and Julian was first? Well, there was a tie between him and Bizram. Is this the second time or the third time? He was first. He was first last. He was first yesterday.
Yeah.
So this is the second time in a row he's first.
Yeah, but I think he probably been first before. I think he's been first before.
Okay. KFC, welcome.
Hi, good night, Mr. Wall Street.
Good night. How are you going?
You have a live program tonight?
Yeah, we on right now. I'll send you the link, man. Check your phone.
I watch the Sunday program.
Nah, check your phone.
All right.
Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah.
Yes. So we, like you said, the type of oil has to be examined and make sure that it's the right type of oil. Make sure that you avoid was that sunflower or not sunflower?
Canola oil.
Canola
oil, yeah. That oil. Or you should just, if you have canola oil in your cupboard, your cupboard, go right now and just throw it out in the disposable files.
No, you could use it for your car. It was invented for machinery.
You could use it for your car?
It was canola oil. I read the history of it. It was invented for machinery use, and later on it was adapted for human use.
Yeah, okay. Capitan, Capitan II, Arjun Singh, says,
Mhm.
great is the PNM. And then Capitan himself says, great is the PNM.
Okay.
Yeah. So both of them saying the same thing.
Well, I guess he knows something.
Yeah. Capitan say, I just eat 2 doubles. That's my activity. Tommy, you want to be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the oil in doubles, right? If I had to eat doubles now, it has to be olive oil or avocado oil.
Yeah, but you don't want to cook with olive oil. That's what I was.
No, you are correct. So,
Yeah,
but
because it's
I will either use, they will either use,
yeah, because olive oil has a low flash point.
yeah, but it's better than canola oil.
Yes, but it's to be eaten raw, not cooked.
Yeah, I know. Just, you just throw it in your salad just so. But most of the time when I have in a salad, I just put, either I put hemp oil, olive oil, or avocado oil.
Hemp oil, so you're not smoking it, you're eating it.
No, but I just put hemp oil in my smoothie, not hemp oil. I just put hemp seeds in my smoothie.
What?
Yeah, that is considered to be a superfood, man.
What?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell some of these guys that they could get into that market?
In Trinidad?
There's so many possibilities.
Told me so many possibilities, boy. Yeah, so many possibilities. So many possibilities. Bijram said the best oil is olive oil. Now, Bijram, you have to be very careful with olive oil, eh? Because there are some olive oils that are actually fake olive oil.
Right. You need cold press.
Yeah, you gotta be. And in Trinidad,
Mm-hmm.
you never know. Go ahead, Tommy.
And do not use it to cook. Coconut oil is better to cook with than most oils.
Yeah, coconut oil is excellent.
I mean, it's really sad how they killed the coconut oil market.
In Trinidad, right? Yeah, boy. Yeah.
They gave coconut oil a bad name all over the place in order to restrict its marketability.
No, coconut oil is like, when I, you know why I just use coconut oil for, Tommy? As a suntan lotion.
Coconut oil is good all around, inside, outside.
When I go to Trinidad and I run in the hot sun, I spread coconut oil on me, and I good to go.
Mm-hmm.
I good to go. Darren, welcome. Darren says, Wall Street, could you believe Keith Rowley? The man said the country isn't collapsing. Well, Darren, from his perspective on what he sees, he don't believe it collapsing. You ain't see the man says the oppressed people will be up in the savannah. He don't believe. He doesn't really believe that there are many people in Trinidad and Tobago who don't know where their next meal coming from. And you know what they're going to say to me? Oh, that is all over part of the world. That is all part of the world. Capitan say, barra must be fried in oil. What kind of oil? To taste good. Okay.
Yeah, but somebody had published a video lately where there's this one gentleman in Tobago who's actually doing the patty for the barra in the oven. He's making a healthier barra bake than the fried barra bake, and I was told, based on what I looked at, it was being said that the bake was or the patty, however you want to describe it, was as soft as when you fry it, and it was very delish.
Yeah,
I can't wait to try that when I go to Tobago.
yeah, when I go to Tobago, I had to try that too. Yeah. Highly say avocado oil and grapeseed oil too. That is nothing else for cooking. Yeah. I don't think we have tried grapeseed oil, but I know about the avocado oil.
Yeah, avocado oil is good stuff.
Capitan said, Tommy, I could establish a gun manufacturing gun company in Trinidad.
Capitan, you in that calamity by yourself. I didn't even guess what? I didn't even hear you because I don't want to be caught in any seditious.
Yeah, but he told me next thing.
Situation.
Yeah, next thing they arrested for sedition. Yes.
Capitan, we're gonna play a disclaimer to make sure that you're in that by yourself.
Yeah, we go play the disclaimer for Capitan. Capitan said coconut oil good for ashy skin and hair. Yeah. Coconut skin very good for skin and hair. Highly says, Anselm, use magnesium oil on your skin when running. I never use magnesium oil, you know.
Interesting.
Yo, Tommy, I wonder what type of oil Bijam talking about. Haveline oil good too.
That's for the engine.
That is good for the engine. Coconut, I say coconut oil is good for hair. Yeah, I just use coconut oil all the time. All the time. Yeah. Darren says Wall Street, you know the people defending Keith Rowley. Of course they're going to defend the man's statement. Please. They must defend it. The best oil ever is coconut oil. I grew up with that, even soak my head. You know, coconut oil used to have a certain kind of smell to me.
Yep.
That thing used to smell real good in truth, boy. Yeah. Highly, I go try that magnesium oil. But highly, is it a sun protector too? You know, like in the summertime here when it getting 80 something, 90 something degrees, and I pour on my coconut oil, I good to go, you know.
You know, as you talk about coconut oil, I remember my grandmother used to make coconut oil, and we couldn't wait to get the what we used to call it by
the husk.
But the you know, is the coconut milk that they boil, right? And there's a deposit. I think we used to call it caca or something like that. I don't know what we used to call it, but we used to love to eat that, boy.
Tommy, read what your friends say on the screen there. Read what your friends say.
Let me bring it up so I can see.
Yeah, bring it up so you could see it.
We going from mango to cookie oil.
I think one will say cooking oil.
Cooking, right?
Yeah. You see what he said?
Yeah.
Eh? What does he mean? What does he mean by that?
Well, he's talking about yesterday we spoke about mango.
Yeah, but isn't it kind of informative for people to know about different type of mango, different type of oil and all kind of thing?
Well, we think so, and most people thought so, and we were keeping it pretty light.
Maybe he never used any oil in his life. Eh?
But Mean Jane, we can't come and talk about PNM and UNC every day. You know, sometimes we need to just talk about other things to lighten up the day.
Now, I think if he was talking about PNM, if he was talking against UNC, I think he might have been happier. I feel so. I ain't sure, but I feel so.
Magnesium oil works with the sun. It helps the body absorb energy from the sun. All right.
I'll go try that highly. You see, Mean Gene, look, we learned something. But Mean Gene don't worry. Mean Gene don't have to use no magnesium oil because he don't be in the sun. You know, he might have to use canola oil.
Hey.
Folks, we're going to go for a quick break and we come back.
Or Valvoline.
Yeah, or Valvoline. Yeah, we go send him some Valvoline oil. Yeah, Bisham, we go send him some Valvoline oil for him to use. That might go good with his skin, boy, Tommy, boy. Oh, God.
Yep.
I will go absorb his skin like nothing. So, folks, we're going to go for a quick break, and we'll be right back. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZY 95.9 FM. We'll be right back after this. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE LP 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
This is oh Lord, Trinidad and Tobago. This is DJ Bravo. I'm hurting, you know. This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. All I see in front of me, nightmares turn into reality. Like somebody build a monster factory. Parliament up against parliament economy. But let the moderator send another body in a drain. Somebody girl child missing, another rape again. And next road stain with somebody sunburn. Who take the F out of Port of Spain. This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. Now with the love, with the vibes, with the hope. Now tell me something, how we really want we cope. When the children breathing in too much gun smoke. And the Coast Guard can never see a boat. Yes, I'm like some goats when they come looking for votes. With the empty promises, reading like a horoscope. Justice for sale in a fat envelope. Politically, all the answers is a joke. This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. All I see in front of me, nightmares turn into reality. Like somebody build a monster factory. Parliament up against parliament economy. But let the moderator send another body in a drain. Somebody girl child missing, another rape again. And next road stain with somebody sunburn. Who take the S out of Port of Spain. This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. It doesn't matter the religion, the color, the creed, or the race. It's our responsibility to take care of our place. Champion.
Political cemetery. It's not for people like you and me. It is for all them politicians. And I dig in the grave, no fuck with me hand. I find some of them, they living too long. And every 5 years it's the same old song. Some of them dead, just shame to lie down. So I prepare for them a burial ground. Rowley, my first grave for he. The joy in my heart, put him down with me. All of them useless politicians, only making up numbers in my island. Al-Rari, I body. I leave them Muslim them to deal with me. Big smile on the face and with maybe a hand. It's time to move trash from out of this land. He personally will prepare his body. Make sure he have a sardonic grin on his face. That's all he does do. That man is a waste. Bury in the back of my cemetery. Johnny upside down, he face I can see. Look for the strongest grave digger to cover he. Not with the hand, but good fuck on him. Gypsy, political grasshopper. I may feel a little pity cause he's my brother. But like Tarzan, he's swinging from vine to vine. It's time I help you to make up your mind. Fitzgerald, Rasta City. I know they go glad to get the body. Resi and beat them down for all to see. Drink 2 beers and watch go get happy. I don't care all who go vex with me, but Kamala I'm not ready to bury. She's a strong, determined woman like me, and deserve a chance to run this country. When she in power, I don't go hungry, and Calypsonian does get big money. She don't deserve no spot in my cemetery. I put in she in the center of the city. Paula, you too damn lazy. You sit on a throne, my woman die daily. You deserve a nice spot in my cemetery. All you do is just collect big salary. Regis, you disappoint me with your racial tongue. You like you can see. Your baba does trim you with weed waka. All day, all you do is Sushila. Folly boy, you is a boss. I celebrate with you when PNM lost. One day you must come bust a line with me. We go knock a glass, make myself happy. I yardy that what you is to me. A grassroots man, stand up for country. I will stand by your side and watch you at work. But if you falter, you're going to get fucked. Watson, what is wrong with you? I thought you and Folly would have stick like you. Why shake the man hand and tighten that spade before PNM come back and win that race? Shamfa, one twist sacrifice. Yet every rich here and we man in the night. You want the old man resemblance strong. I come see the bread and you like a dog.
There you have it.
Your walls. Sometimes with certain tracks you're playing, you had to make some adjustment because it echoes.
I think it's sometimes because of
having us open.
Yeah, when you if I remove you from the screen.
Right. Well, you have to do that when you're playing certain tracks.
All right, cool, no problem. Yeah. So Keisha, welcome. Mr. Florida, welcome. Mr. Florida said, I wonder if in my lifetime I could afford to sue them politicians were in Trinidad and Tobago. How much the Prime Minister pay for a suit again, you remember? It was expensive, you know.
Yeah, I thought someone had, or it was published or something like that. 30,000 TT?
Let me see if I could find it. I ain't sure. Takesha, welcome. Let me see. What was the course of this?
She has a birthday. Happy birthday, Kish. Tomorrow is what, the 13th? Today is what, the 12th?
Okay. Oh, I gotta do that. All right. Let me see. I gotta come back to that. Let me see. What the cost of a suit for the prime Mr. Rowley of Trinidad and Tobago. Or I'll say Prime Minister. Okay. I type a mistake. Okay, let me try that again. So we're trying to find out what's the cost for a suit for the Prime Minister. But Tommy, in the scheme of things, right? Is that really important, to be honest with you?
Not.
Still don't know how to answer that question. Okay. Let me try this other one. Let me try this one here. Let me see if you go know. What was the cost? This is what it says, huh? The cost of Prime Minister Rory's suit from Savile Road Tailor, a UK-based bespoke tailoring service, was TT 59,400, approximately US 8,800. This high expense was highlighted amid ongoing wage negotiation and economic challenges in Trinidad and Tobago, sparking significant public discussion and controversy. Yeah, that's what it was. Here we go. Open the link.
So that's 59,000 TT.
Yeah, that was from an article in the Newsday on September the 26th, 2022. That's what it is. But if we are honest, they get an allowance though, right?
Yeah, they have perks.
So if he uses allowance to pay for it, Bijan, welcome.
Yeah, the salary is $59,680.
No, we was talking about for the suit.
The Prime Minister's salary?
No. We was talking about what they say. What is what a suit cost for him? A suit, one suit.
What is his salary? And he gained more just now.
What is that? A 10% increase? I think they went for.
I did. But I believe the finance minister gained more. Because he have 3 billion on the side.
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah.
That is the allowance.
That is the
3
allowance.
billion. Yeah, that is the allowance.
3 billion missing.
Between okay. Let me stop there.
Yeah, man. Bless. You mean 3 billion missing?
Mm-hmm.
So say 50,000. Yeah, Bijan.
I sent a link there with Anna Robert today in the parliament.
Yeah.
I was interested in it.
Right, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. You had to download it.
With Anna Robert, serious thing. You could play a piece if you want. Very good. Very interesting.
Yeah, I'll have to download it.
All right.
Yeah. Nadine Morris, welcome. Nadine, where you joining us from? Yeah, happy birthday to you, Tikisha. Happy 40th birthday.
Okay. She's a young grandmother.
So Tommy, what happened? A young grandmother too? What is that?
Of course she is.
Yeah. Malachi Smith, good night to answer my Uncle Tommy, locked on from Lavantil. Malachi, what part of Lavantil you're from? You know, Lavantil is a big place, you know. A big place. Yeah, you know, I mean, Most people didn't know of Chumaka Club until I brought it to the forefront, you know, Tommy.
True.
Greg, welcome. A pleasant evening to Uncle Tommy and Professor Walsh. With much blessing and love coming soon. No more pain and suffering, no more sad face. Our Creator is here, and He's on time, never late. Thank you very much, Greg.
Thanks, Greg, and a good evening.
I have internet problems only cutting off, guys.
Yeah.
We are Flow or TSTT.
Or Green Dot.
Or Green Dot. Suit is 50,000 was made by a man who is a tailor for the Queen. Yeah, listen, if the money is allocated for him to get his suit on them, because every prime minister, you know what I mean, go get his allocation, right? So, you know, yeah. All right. Eastern Quarry. Isn't it Eastern Quarry close to Mentuali? That you know any back by Mentuali? And Malachi? That must in you, Tommy, you ain't gonna know that.
Where?
Where the Eastern Quarry is.
No, I've just heard about it.
Yeah. Hey, Malachi, is Eastern Quarry in the back by Mentuali there? I feel so, you know. So, Tommy, I want to get to some first of all, did you hear the comment by Fitzgerald Hines? Phil Gerald Hines? Boy. I want you all to listen to this. Listen to the Minister of National Security.
There are adults in the society who chain up these youngsters. But apart from that, I'm hoping that the youngsters will exercise better judgment on their own accord, desist from drugs and alcohol and the things that could get you irrational and inflame the violence. Take it down. There are opportunities in this country. Walk carefully, walk cautiously, my children.
KFC, welcome. KFC.
Good night, Mr. Washington. Good night, Uncle Tommy.
Good night.
What should I talk about oil the other day? Ever drink shark fin oil?
Nah.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good for the body. I feel cool and all kind of thing.
It come from shark.
Yeah, shark fin from the shark. Because the shark fin, that woman, she didn't make that oil. All that big money. But I go for cool and pain and thing in the body and thing.
But KFC, how you don't know if it come from a goat?
Goat oil?
Yeah, how you know it's goat oil instead of and say shark fin oil?
I have a specific taste, man.
From now on, by fish market down there, that woman, I think when she making that oil, the whole village thinking.
It's the smell of it.
When she making that.
Yeah, I never know about that, boy. Shark fin oil.
Shark oil, yeah.
Wall Street tonight, I take any CMC, she knows that she just had to give house grand down with the by-election. Over and cover some days, the people are praising it.
EG again, boy. EG.
Long south, down the side.
EG, another EG. EG again. EG.
Yeah, election game.
Yeah, EG all the time.
I see a boy today and every duty program is a video with the bank there. You need to come out and you just bricks and. Like you're afraid to talk to the prime minister. They just win the moment of tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Well, I inside that, I love to listen, man.
Bless. Yeah.
I know you have some work to show some videos and things.
Yeah, man. Bless. Yeah, let me get back to this thing. Tommy, listen to the Minister of National Security.
There are adults in the society who chain up these youngsters. But apart from that, I'm hoping that the youngsters will exercise better judgment on their own accord, desist from drugs and alcohol and the things that could get you irrational and inflame the violence. Take it down. There are opportunities in this country. Walk carefully, walk cautiously, my children.
Okay.
What do you say, Tom? What do you say?
It's what he said. Did he say anything?
You know what's sad, Tom? What is sad, eh? What is sad is that when you listen to him, most of the people have totally tuned him out. Even though he could be coming with a good message, people really don't want to hear him. Because it seemed like if with them fellas, then there's only excuses after excuses after excuses. You know, and people fed up at the excuses. They just fed up at the excuses. Caribbean Soul, welcome. Capitan said, a partner wanted me to buy a suit from the man. But I told him I bought a suit in Shogunas for 700 from Narayan Singh for 700, a local tailor. What? A suit is 700, right?
700. Do the conversion.
That's $100.
100 US.
That's not a bad price.
No, that's pretty good.
No, that's a good price. That's a good price. That's a good price. Oh, so this is Troy using his family phone. This is Success Composite School Ready Mix Coconut Growers Association. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Hey, good night, Mr. Hanson. Good night, Mr. Tommy. Yeah. So, Mr. Hanson, while I was in the car park, in my car, I saw this gentleman walking up to me, and I look at him to see the piper in him. And I left the premises energized, ready to do my job. And you see a man who say, you don't listen to Gerald Hines. You remember that?
Same fella.
Yeah, when you say you see the piper in him, man.
Same fella.
You see how them fellas, you see they just feel people, you see that what I say, people just forget this 90s mentality, people having children, they just forget. Look on this,
you are absolutely correct. Remember that, Tommy?
Yep.
And what we did, we had to bring to the people something. You know, Mr. Florida, all of those raised points, I want you all to listen to this. We have played this here previously, but since Mr. Florida raised Fitzgerald Hines, I have said that Fitzgerald Hines is the face of internalized oppression in Trinidad and Tobago. And here is the video when I said that.
There was a boy named Chris Galan here where I lived. Every Saturday and Sunday here in Wedding, on. Couples getting married today. That is not happening. And therefore, our family structures are breaking down. The men and they want sex, they want girlfriend, they're going to have babies, but they don't want the serious responsibility that a man has to take when he chooses to have a woman. These, I submit, are the real issues affecting us, and not no hole in the road, not no water problem, because you just get water. You might get every day 24 hours a day, but you just get water to cook, to clean yourself, to wash your clothes. The road might be bad, the drain might be clogged, and it should not be so, because we have people in this country who we pay money to do the job, but they can't be found, which is another problem in this country. We want to be on the payroll, but we don't want to work. When the problems come, the MP is the bad fella, the government. I say to you, and I tell you why I feel how I feel. I'm 66 years of age. I told my daughter last week, Bible says 3 score and 10. But with current modern medicine and techniques and sensible eating and all of that, you could make a little 81, a little 82, you make a little thing even beyond that. And let me say it's 80. 80 years in this life, in this earth house they call the human body. It's a short time, you know, that's 20 years, 4 times. That's no time. And at 66, I use the first 20, the second 20, the third 20. And I am 6 years into my last 20. So I told my daughter last week, on my calculation, I might only have about 14 years around here again. No, this is what I'm saying. And therefore, I don't have no time to lose. I don't have no time to waste. I'm at a stage where I have to speak my truth to my people without hesitation.
I want you guys to listen to this. Tommy, you wanted to say something?
No, I was saying that the recording had stopped.
Oh, yeah. There is something called internalized oppression. And Fitzgerald Hines is the face of internalized oppression in Trinidad and Tobago. You see, when Mr. Florida called and talk about when Fitzgerald Hines came out of the grocery store and he saw the fella, he was looking for the piper in the fella.
Mm-hmm.
A black youth man that may have been on hard times. The Minister of National Security was looking for the worst in that fella, the worst of the worst. See, that's what they teach us, you know, to look for the worst of the worst in someone. And Fitzgerald Hines was just doing that, internalized oppression. And you see, he going up and he talking to these people too, internalized oppression. So if you didn't know what internalized oppression is, take a look at this.
And internalized oppression is the idea that sometimes people in oppressed groups will start to take on those same thoughts about our own group. You allow yourself to believe what society tells you. It would be like me as a black person then saying really nasty things against another black person, right? When you're talking about yourself, right? And then that goes right back to fear of difference. This is called the cycle of oppression.
So this is a really powerful discussion, and the premise of this is that people of color can pick up, if you like, those same rules shaped and designed by white people, internalize them subconsciously, and use them in turn to judge other people of color.
Unless we check these things in the...
Tommy, I want to stop it right there.
Mm-hmm.
When you listen to 91.9 and you listen to the RPNM radio host, it does have black people calling and saying black people lazy. All they want to do is to sit on the block and lime. That is what's called internalized oppression, because that's what the other people say. So they internalize it and just repeat exactly what the people say about it. Even though Tommy, let me say 20% of them on the block linemen. What about the other 80%? What about the other 80%? Right? So this is what, when we talk about internalized oppression, and you know, it's funny, you know, Tommy, I don't know if it have it on the other side with the UNC. I don't know, right? Because I don't listen to, I mean, I know back in the day, I used to listen to Sadro and some other guy. Sadro and somebody, right? So I don't know if they just say something against each other on those radio stations. But you remember the one, Tommy, where the woman called say that we want to be poor because we want to be poor? People poor
Right.
because they want to be poor? Remember that?
Right. Yes.
Remember that?
I remember. 91.9.
Yes. How does she internalize that, you know? And saying that people really want to be poor, boy? You poor because you want to be poor. That is what internalized oppression. I want to finish playing this.
And internalized oppression is the idea that sometimes people in oppressed groups will start to take on those same thoughts about our own group. You allow yourself to believe what society tells you. It would be like me as a black person then saying really nasty things against another black person, right? When you're talking about yourself, right? And then that goes right back to fear of difference. This is called the cycle of oppression.
So this is a really powerful discussion, and the premise of this is that people of colour can pick up, if you like, those same rules shaped and designed by white people, internalize them subconsciously, and use them in turn to judge other people of color.
Unless we check these things in the cycle, we will still perpetuate the same things over and over again in society. And what we know is the best way to stop the cycle is to really stop stereotyping.
I felt like there's so many stereotypes around black people. We can be dangerous, and like sometimes something that's happened once or twice that everyone's seen, they start saying it, other people hear it. Next thing you know, everyone's saying it, and it's become a stereotype, and it's just annoying because there's so many limitations on what we can and can't do. So it's more annoying when people start assuming stuff about us.
Okay, bring the phone.
Hey girls.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Bright lives with 3 younger siblings and Mum Ophelia, who moved from Ghana 16 years ago.
Yeah. Why do you think these stereotypes of maybe a black person might, if they're going to a shop, might be more fallible of stealing or potentially hurting someone or committing a crime? Like, where has all this come from?
I think most of them has happened before. Because you watch TV, most of the trouble going on is the black people. The black young boys are doing all this.
No, you don't get it. Because
listen,
it's not like, whenever you go into a shop, you feel like, oh, hopefully I don't get stopped today. It just gets to you. And I don't know, it's just something about police driving around and you're always...
No, it's good that they are driving around. It's good. For me, I'm happy they are doing, because it's not that things are going on is really bad. It's not good at all.
One time I was in Asda's, and a policeman says, "Young man, can I see your bag, please?" And I'm saying like, why? And he says, because if you've taken something, then you get in trouble. And then I kept on persisting. I hadn't taken anything. But I opened up my bag, and he went through. There was nothing there.
Yes.
And then he was like, okay. And I started chatting to him like, why didn't you only stop me, but you didn't stop that boy going through? And he said, I know how young black people like you act. Really, I wasn't happy with it. I don't understand that. I understand
because
the fact
it has happened before.
No, but still, I can really understand the fact that...
It's not lying. It's based on what has happened in the past. So you shouldn't be angry. You should understand them as well. You have to put yourself in their shoes as well. You don't need to fear police if your conscience is clear.
I disagree. You don't get it.
Let me go back to the chat.
Yep.
Yeah. Mr. Floyd, that's the first time I see an alligator running from water. Okay.
He's talking about Heinz.
Okay. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. So Malachi is Troy Smith using his family phone, and it's by Success Composite School, Ready Mix, Coconut Growers Association. Oh, okay. That is done by Old St. Joseph Road down there? I think so. Huh? Yeah, I think that has to be done by Old St. Joseph Road. Caribbean Social Watch City, probably the only radio station that give Fitzgerald Hines airtime. Nobody want to hear him. I hear you. I say Hines is a Rasta, but he picture never highlights a hair ever. He's not true to himself. He live in a lie. PNM party has turned into an ignorant bully party. Fitzgerald feels well for Rowley to bully the people. His demeanor is like he blaming more than inspiring. Okay. Greg say Hines is no difference. Anil to Anil. They are like peas in a pod. Caribbean, so whose job is to make sure they do their jobs? Isn't that what we vote for a government to manage and oversee? All right. Caribbean Soul says, Greg, Anil is not a bully towards the citizen. He's a bully towards the government. Judy says, Ansem, Indian people don't put down their very own in public domain. They'll have their very own doing wrong, but I'd rather say it. Afro-Chinese do it to save their very own. If half of our Chinese can learn to respect their very own race, they'll be respected. Okay. Eileen says, Takesha, the number 3 means end of old and beginning of new. Expect a new beginning on your born day. Yeah. Takesha says, thanks, highly. I'm forever grateful. Heinz does eat pigtail VAT free. Enjoy, welcome. So I just played that because Mr. Florida kind of jogged my memory. And once he did that, I remember that with respect to Fitzgerald Hines. So Tommy, I want to go to this one here. All right, here it is. This was an extended one from what we played. So, and our friend, Dr. Shane Mohammed had a comment today on radio with respect to what happened with respect to the pundit, right? So let's listen to the pundit, who some people say was exposed as a PNM. Let's listen to him and listen to the news, and then we're going to listen to what Shane Mohammed had to say. Dr. Shane Mohammed.
Think about it, my friends. We have no good leadership as Indians in this country. In every sphere, everyone who wants to lead only want to lead for their own pocket benefit, not for the community. Today's election or something? UNC. I don't like to get into too much of the politics anymore. But I want to tell you something. And who vexed with me, I don't care. Because none of them are giving me a cent. I'm a pundit and I am looked after by the society. But a pundit have rights. A pundit meaning I am the Purohit, I am your leader. And I must look after your welfare and tell you and guide you along the correct pathway. And I want to tell all you, do not make the mistake and vote for Kamala Prasad Bisesa and she team. Look at the quality of the people on that slate. Look at the lifestyle. Is that what you want your children to become? That's what your children to be? They have done nothing for us. She cannot win a general election. She's fighting to win a local election. Make sure and do not vote for her. I know people say things about me and I don't care. They don't mind me. They don't mind me. She don't like Hindu people. I will tell you this much. They only playing a game with you. If you had to vote in the UNC election, don't vote for her slate. Vote for Parry. I'm telling you, look beyond everything else and vote for, if you want a chance to win the next election, you cannot vote for her. She has done nothing for you. Because when she was in power, no Indian children get any permanent job in no government work. All they did to Indian children was give them a 3-month and a 6-month contract. Ask them. And I'm sure you know. And when this government come in power and give their people permanent job, you vex. No, don't vex. That is their duty, to help their own, who support them. Forget the race. And look at the UNC, never helped one Indian person to get a permanent job. Poor Indians are suffering because of the UN, because of Kamala. Don't make the mistake and vote for she. I'm just giving you this message and I'm gone from here, from that topic. Don't make that mistake. Do not make that mistake. Otherwise, more criminals will come to your homes. More poverty will come to your homes. So you're getting a chance. And if you don't take it now, you and your children, including me and my family, all of us will suffer in this country. So we come back to the Katha. The thieves are...
Following stinging criticism from a Hindu pundit about the UNC's current leadership and its team star slate, Kamla Persad-Bissessar is saying those are the words of a PNM operative. On Sunday, Charleville pundit Satyanand Dubey encouraged devotees to support Rushton Parry in the upcoming internal elections, adding that Persad-Bissessar and company dislike Hindus and have done nothing to uplift and protect people of Indian descent. But an old picture of the pundit dressed in a PNM t-shirt in 2016 has put a twist to this story. The pundit has, however, denied being a PNM supporter.
I'm a life member of the UN. But if the UNC isn't serving me or serving my community, then who am I going to turn to?
Tommy, you know what it is, Tommy? It's like somebody get me in a PNM t-shirt, right? And I say, well, I never support the PNM. I was just wearing a t-shirt. Oh God, at least speak the truth now. You know what I mean? Just tell the people, in 2016, I supported the PNM, right? And I no longer support the PNM, right? But you have to go down that road. Let's listen to Shane.
The midday news here on CNC3 and the TVC Radio Network. I am Bhavita Gopalchan. Thank you so much for joining us. Top of the news at this time. One political analyst says previous support of a PNM candidate is not an indication that Pundit Satyanand Dubey is a PNM operative, as he is being accused of by the UNC's political leader. This is according to political analyst Dr. Shane Mohammed, who says the pundit's show of support to an opposing candidate is an indicator that Pundit Dubey is willing to support the candidate he believes is best, as opposed to blind party loyalty. On Sunday, Charleville pundit Satyanand Dubey encouraged his congregation to support Rushton Parry in the upcoming executive elections, adding that Persad-Bissessar dislikes Hindus. However, Dr. Mohammed says some members of the UNC may be discontented and are willing to put country before party. He says support of a particular candidate is not necessarily support of the party.
It is quite easy for Mrs. Persad-Bissessar and anybody in the star team to brand anybody a PNM operative, because they just were members of the United National Congress for an extended period of time, and after years of getting frustrated with the process, getting frustrated with not being heard, not getting an answer to say, thank you for your interest in a particular seat, but we've decided to move forward with X or Y, and I'd appreciate it if you'd come on board to support such candidate and build that that and maintain and sustain that kind of relationship with persons on the ground, with key activists, would have led to people getting frustrated by her and even the leadership of the UNC overall, and shifting the.
He adds that the opposition leader's open support of the STAR team is undemocratic.
I think it is highly distasteful and unethical that Mrs. Prasad-Visesa is on a STAR team platform supporting a team when she refused to put herself up for re-election and to contest the political leadership, the political leadership of the party, which I said also it was her prerogative. Nonetheless, even with saying that was her prerogative, I also believe that she owed it to both sides to stay out of the election campaign and let the STAR team stand on their own merit against the United Patriots.
What says you, Tommy?
Hey. That's just the way it is. Some things just never change.
Tommy, you're waffling on that question there, Tommy. You're waffling there, man. You're going to the Waffle House? Not a Waffle House in New Jersey, you know.
Well, I'll just try.
You're waffling, Tommy. You're waffling. Stop waffling, man. Yeah, Mr. Florida. Tommy waffling here, bro. Yeah, Tommy waffling. Hey, that was Waffle House in Florida, right? That Waffle House in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are plenty of Waffle House. I might have to send Tommy down there.
yeah. Well, I was waiting for Mr. Tommy reply, but I have a little 2 cents to say, Mr. Hanson. Sorry for calling you again.
Nah, that's all right. You're waiting for a reply. I'm waiting for a reply too. You give me a waffle with maple syrup on it, yes?
No, but putting politics aside, right? You listen to hear what this pundit say. He say nobody don't mind him. He say the people in the society who mind him. So you telling me the people just give the donation and wherever and where he just get his money from. And if this is what the people listening and hear, you hear what he say? She didn't give Indian nothing. So he's branding UNC as an Indian party, you know. And he say when the next party, you see the comparison, you see when the next party, they're giving their people. We all are treated Begonians. We's one. That's why they say force from the love of liberty. Side by side we stand. Every creed and race find an equal place. And he talking division. And people don't understand where he coming from. And he saying nobody in mind the society minding. So the people in the congregation, wherever they just be there, them is the one who is giving the donation, and whoever is the wealthy one is be giving them money. And if this man could sit down with all them religious pictures around in a place of worship and speak that kind of nonsense and speak that with division, then Trinidad in a sad state. You have to play the song again. This is a sad, with DJ Bravo saying it's a sad place.
Correct, is
Mr.
right.
Hanson, I don't really see nothing coughing from Trinidad again, you know. Because let me tell you something. A lot of people in this 9 years under this PNM government becomes very wealthy. It have no more middle class, and the poor is third poor now. And this is, Mr. Hanson, sometimes I just feel it's hopeless, you know. But I my point of view. Look on and listen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Betro Joe, welcome. Yeah, Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy said not me now. Answer me ain't gonna get me in that. Me ain't touching that.
Right. Everybody walking, you know.
Everybody walking?
Everybody walking on Slim.
What do you mean by that? COP, welcome.
Good night to you all, straight.
Look, Tommy, you even when you wake up, COP, look. COP was getting you night rest, and you wake him up.
He tiptoe, you catch him tiptoeing, catch him tiptoeing. But I nothing. How could Tony just say I want slippers and the road wet?
Correct is right.
If you have an excuse Friday, not wrong with that.
Correct is right.
Don't let them pundit and them thief your brain, nah?
Nah, too much brain power.
Yeah, if you had a tiptoe, don't let them toes and them get wet. Especially the heel, because it is when you tiptoe is because you don't want your heel to get wet.
True.
But Wall Street, Florida was on the ball.
Yeah, he was on the ball.
This man is a place of worship. And he was so ugly in his thinking, his words, and his vocabulary towards a female woman in a place of worship. These people them is really Hindus. These people them really follow a religious organization. This man said in front of a congregation about 15 in a religious place, he said they can say what they want about me. I don't care. That is the image you portray in a religious building, by but you're not a pundit by you. You vexed Kamala, the honorable opposition leader, because probably when she was prime minister, you didn't get your way. You probably didn't get money to fix over your temple. This man, how this man can be so rude in a religious organization with all he gods behind him and being rude to a female? You know why Hindu people don't kill the cow? Wall Street?
No, why?
Do you know why Hindu people don't kill the cow?
No, I don't.
It's because they have respect for the cow, because of that breast, that milk, and how it make young ones. Just as a female woman, all men in Hindu religion respect the Hindu woman because of that breastfeeding. This man didn't recognize that what you were saying, he was being rude. He was being arrogant. He was being disrespectful. No pundit, don't do that. He sit down there. When they was pushing a pundit outside, how he didn't voice your opinion? How he didn't say nothing? How? And he tell the people and them, don't support Kamala. She never do nothing for Indian people. Kamala not supposed to do nothing for Indian people. Kamala's responsibility was to give the citizens opportunity. Mr. Man, and she give your grandmother opportunity. She raised the pension twice. She'll give your grandfather opportunity. She raised the pension twice. That's what she did. But Wall Street and human beings that live outside there, especially the Hindu religion, that is not the behavior of a pundit. That is what all let us go. Well, that is what my family just go in them temple for. If I go into those temples and hear these people them speaking so, he can't get a cent from me. That is being rude, Wall Street. You know that. But Wall Street, let me ask the PNM and Dr. Rowley, how the Attorney General office could be getting $120 million and $30 million, they say, is for local lawyers. What is local lawyers? And $90 million for foreign lawyers. What them do for us to get our money and decide a non-disclosure Nobody didn't fight no case for me in Wall Street. I don't know why my taxpayer money had to do that. Nobody didn't fight no case for my family. And to me for my neighbor them. So why we had to pay that money? And they can't tell me what they're doing with that money. Who is the lawyers and them? That's not fair to us. They vex. They vex the Auditor General take Anand Ramlogan to fight the case. But the Youth Affairs Minister take her next UNC lawyer. But they are asking why. Well, shit, if they think it makes sense, they're choosing the best.
Correct.
They're choosing the best.
Correct.
Wall Street, take that out of it for your program last night. And more later on, I'll read this program. But Uncle Tony, nothing. You go how you going. It's better to go the way. When you go the way, it lasts longer. Thank you.
Thank you, Kunji.
Kunji come here tonight, boy.
Yeah.
Tommy, Kunji see you tiptoeing around with slippers because it's wet.
Correct. It's slippery and wet too.
He say you're tiptoeing in slippers, Tommy. And because they know Tommy don't tiptoe. Tommy no tiptoeing.
Right.
Yeah, he tiptoeing. But Tommy, did you hear something about this saying that Rushton Parry used to be a PNM? But what does it matter though? If he used to be a PNM?
That and the I guess the key word is used to.
Because it are people who used to be UNC, people who used to be PNM. I mean, for example, you know Andrew Gabriel, one of the PNM financiers, used to be a UNC senator.
Yep.
Yeah, so but I think that the pundit,
Gypsy used to be a UNC minister.
right, yeah. I think the pundit got exposed. You know, because we don't need that type of rhetoric in Trinidad and Tobago, man. Especially coming from religious person. We don't need that. I don't think we need that. And the sad part of it is that he put Rushton Parry in it. You understand? He put him in it. And since he put him in it, he should answer questions. Does he agree with what the pundit stated? Is he in agreement with what the pundit said? Because, Tommy, if you look at the unemployment numbers and you look at the amount of people living below the poverty line, it's a different story, you know. You understand? It's a whole different story. So that was kind of I didn't like that you have to go there with respect to that situation. But anyway, I wanted to get to Christmas speaking to a few people. By the way, the latest one is that he was on stage. When he was on stage at that Jamaican thing.
Oh yeah, the thing at the Savannah.
Yeah, let me see if I have that video here. KFC, welcome.
Did you see him being interviewed by Aisha?
Nah.
Good night. Good night, Wall Street.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, Tommy.
Good night, sir.
But Wall Street, with that pundit who silly from the cloth, with that statement, anybody can see that racial statement he made. What do you mean by Kamala Sasa go help the Hindus and them? Kamala was a national government help out everybody? Yeah, man?
Yeah, we hearing you. Yeah, we hearing you loud and clear. Yeah. He's supposed to.
I feel like he's a PNM pundit, but
that statement. That statement was out of timing, man. That was a sad statement. And a man
and then the wrong pundit to get pushed by.
Yeah. I think, and the thing about it, I think that the United Patriots should distance themselves from that pundit, but they cannot.
And then when come up, remember that pundit?
Yeah, they cannot.
That pundit singing for them, you know.
Yeah, they can't. They can't distance themselves from the pundit. So them, but anyway, silence is consent.
True.
Yeah.
Silence is consent.
You see that Hindu bacchanal? I see them from the Hindu bacchanal. You see that diarrhea bacchanal there?
Yep, correct is right.
Power that serious thing on the Wall Street.
Yep, power absolutely corrupts, man.
What do you think about your partner, Dr. Shane statement when you play it just now?
I disagree with him. And the reason why I disagree with him is that as the leader of the party, you have to pick a side.
Yeah.
You have to pick a side. You have to pick a side. You cannot sit, and I don't think it have anything to do with ethics either. You have to pick a side. And she decided to pick a side. You know what would have happened if she didn't pick a side? Right? You would have heard the other story, Oh, Kamla Prasad was afraid to do this and do the other. She had to pick a side, and I think she did the right thing. And I don't think it have anything to do with being unethical or anything like that.
She must pick a side. That she colleagues and them, she had a side with them.
Yeah, she had to pick a side. And she
had a side with Russian power and them who trying to bring down the party. There's nothing wrong with them. We do them Hindus and them, you know. Then when they trying to tell them to come together and get rid of the enemy, the end of the day, the PNM war oppressive people out there.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Look, honestly.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, Tommy. So Tommy, do you believe that? Yeah, Brooklyn.
Well, shit, good night, Uncle Tommy. Good night to the listeners.
Night, Brooklyn.
Good night.
Well, shit. You know, your show like to debunk the nonsense on 91.9, right? Today on Dale's show, Dale said that how he don't know how the UNC want him to vote for them, but them walking in office with Coffin and them walking around with Coffin, right? But Dale is a young fella in the game in politics. I sent him a video in 2014, long before the UNC walking with Coffin, the PNM was doing it. In 2014, when Dr. Rowley had his campaign, there was a yellow coffin walking around in the rally. But a caller called the show today and said, the PNM never walk in Trinidad and Tobago with a coffin. The UNC blighting the country. But when I sent him the video, he ain't said nothing. He said nothing. He played quietly, but quick, and he said nothing on it. You understand? But long before the UNC walk with coffin, the PNM doing it. And I have the proof too. 2014 in the rally with Christopher Rowley. When he heard the crowd start to make noise, so he get frightened. He saw something going on. He jumped and he said, bury the clothes in the coffin too. I sent you the video Wall Street. Because they like to say that the UNC walk with coffin and the UNC is the one who blight Trinidad and Tobago. Not knowing it's the PNM blight Trinidad and Tobago years before the UNC even come in power. The PNM been blighting Trinidad and Tobago. But they want to say that the PNM never do them thing. All of that is politics games. But the PNM, they say about the UNC. Even Keith Christopher Rowley on a platform the other day say about the UNC walking around with coffin blight in the country. And he encouraged that. Washington and Tommy, have a good night. I send you the video.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, good night. Good night.
Good night. Yeah. Tommy, buddy. Let's take this voice now. Hold on.
Wall Street, we really catch Dr. Shane Mohammed tiptoeing. Yeah, he tiptoeing there. He pick a side already, but that ain't nothing. He had to choose to pick a side too. But Basdeo Pandey pick side too. Safe Kamala picking side. Now we ask Shane Mohammed when Basdeo Pandey was picking his side too, if Shane Mohammed was supporting Basdeo Pandey. Let me ask him that question now. Say if Basdeo Pandey can pick side. Kamala can pick side too.
I'm sure he listening. Tommy, didn't Dr. Rowley pick a side?
Absolutely.
Dr. Rowley didn't have a slate, right? He didn't have a slate in the last internal election. I know he didn't have a slate, but he picked a side.
Right, he aligned himself.
There we go. He aligned himself. So you had to align yourself. How you gonna be the leader of a party, Tommy? The leader of a party. And there is an internal election for the management. I'm calling it the management, not the political leader. And there's two teams, one against each other. And you go tell me, as a leader, you go sit on the sidelines? Nah, that ain't making sense. I don't ever, Tommy, in the history of Trinidad and Tobago, I don't recall any other internal elections whereas the political leader, whether they were up or not up, right, to be in the election, that it did not pick a side. Can you recall any?
No, not off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can't recall in any election in Trinidad. I can't recall in any election in Trinidad and Tobago, whereas there was an internal election, and even though the political leader didn't have a slate that they supported, whether directly or indirectly, a slate. Because I know in the last election, a PNM election, Dr. Rowley didn't have a slate, but he supported his slate with Stuart Young, Foster Cummins, and them.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you would expect the political leader to sit on the sidelines. Everett Nicholas says, is Rowley's statement about the people attending the reggae concert? Everett, let me give you a round of applause. All you're getting it, Everett, you get it. You get it. You got it. You got it. You get it. 100. Full 100. That is exactly what's called internalized oppression. That is 100% correct. You see, Tommy? Yep. We just talk about internalized oppression, and immediately Everett was able to put one-on-one together, and he understand exactly what we were trying to say. Yeah? You talking about people attending a concert, and you know most of them people look like him.
Exactly.
And you talking about them oppressed? What them oppressed? Them ain't no oppressed? Internalized oppression. Because that's what the other people think about them. And the prime minister, you know, the highest office in the land, internalized oppression. I think I have a video of him too, the internalized oppression, and I'll go look for that one too. Yeah? Everett said, Greg Williams, a lot of the main people in live sport programs were actually staunch PNM operatives. How you like that? That pundit hate how Kamala uplifting black people. I don't talk. Oh, God. We go play that video for you too. Caribbean Soul says, Everett, correct. That's what I'm trying to explain to him. That why PNM not going after live sport, because it's their own people who get in contract was in that live sport. Takesha says, Caribbean Soul. Tommy, do we do the top of the hour?
Is it the top of the hour yet?
It's 9:09. I think we passed the top of the hour, man.
We went right, we blew right past it.
Blow right past it, man. Folks, we got to go for a quick station identification. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We'll be right back after this.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE LP 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Ladies and gentlemen, imagine what they will do in big things.
I want to send a message to Black Stalin. It have some people that need burning. With honest people, you know where you stand. But not so with deceitful ones. For them, black is white and last could be first. About the truth, they couldn't care less. What was wrong for them yesterday, now 10 times worse, they have nothing to say. For everything they was complaining, now their silence is deafening. So Black Stalin, now to you I turn. Them deceitful people must burn. Rowdy shut down Petrotrin, they say not a word. Fire to burn them. No foreign exchange, they yet to be heard. Fire to burn them. It's 6 times he raised the gas price. When we was producing it, they had it nice. But his protest like rain, they go burn down flat, flat, flat. If UNC did do that, so Stalin, light your fire. We cannot wait any longer. Stalin, time to burn them deceitful men and women. What is right and wrong is wrong, whether it is spoken or put in song. Those who fear the truth, them hypocrite, will always hate the people who speak in it. There's 5 and 6 murders every day, with bullets and bloodshed everywhere. People are living in gripping fear, while the police tell you to pray. And the only reason you're still alive is nobody ready to take your life. For the right price, you could be history. That is where crime reaches straight and now is arm home invasion from them, not a word. Fire to burn them. Daily drive-by killings, they yet to be heard. Fire to burn them. People charged with murder could escape jail, cause under the PNM they will get bail. But it's protest like rain, they go burn down flat, flat, flat. If UNC did do that, so Stalin, light your fire. We cannot wait any longer. Stalin, time to burn them. It set a deceitful PNM. People losing jobs every day, while there's more taxes we have to pay. But all them snake in the Balizé, not one word you would hear them say. And food prices going up daily, you can't buy food for your family, while government live in luxury. Inflation strangling everybody. And for the sick and the elderly, they can't buy drugs in the pharmacy. But there's none so blind, the Bible tell me, than those who have eyes and refuse to see. Now it's property tax, they're very quiet. Fire to burn them. Increase light bill, they're very silent. Fire to burn them. Them but boasting how they quiet, because as PNM they wouldn't riot. But it's protest like rain, they go burn down flat, flat, flat. If UNC did do that, so Stalin, light your fire. We cannot wait any longer. Stalin, time to burn them, time to burn out the PNM. They did not listen to Patrick Manning. Now the country is suffering. It's arrogance and incompetence, corruption and nepotism. Ministers get millions for government rent, while workers only getting 4%. Contracts for their friends to get richer, while poor people have to suffer. 100 million in fake oil scandal, while there's no beds in the hospital. Mr. Manning advised they did not take. Now we read that the devil did. Now it's corporate manslaughter from them, not a word. Fire, fire to burn them. And those who are guilty still on the job. Fire, fire to burn them. Oil and gas production is at all-time low. The Minister of Energy don't have a clue, but his protest like rain. They go on down flat, flat, flat. If UNC they do that, Stalin, light your fire. We cannot wait, brother. Stalin, time to fire the PLM. Remember, people who can't face the truth will always hate the people who speak it. Them a hypocrite, that hypocrite.
Let me add myself back here. Let me add. I see the Oilfield Workers Trade Union supposed to have some kind of march coming up, Tommy. Did you see that?
No, when?
Yeah, today they had a meeting today. Ansel Rogen had a meeting today. And that's what he was talking about. But it wasn't, I couldn't get it good. So I didn't
It's starting like me like too little, too late though.
Yeah, I don't know if we could do a show on Saturday. We ain't sure yet.
Sunday, right?
No, he was talking about the internal election on Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Judy, you're right. If the pundit is supporting pirate team, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. But to speak about that hate like Kamala, I mean, I don't know. Nadira, welcome. Anderson, welcome. Yeah, boy, I think that's unacceptable. You know? Nadira said politics is a dirty game. Yeah, I mean, so Tommy, let me ask you a question, right?
All right.
You have a party have an internal election, and the person who wants to kick me out have a team. You expect me to support that person, team?
No.
I mean, let's be logical.
No, I mean, it's sensible.
It makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have a team A and team B. The person who running in charge of team B wants to take your position, and your position is not up for election.
True.
And you expect me to not pick a side, to sit on the sidelines.
That don't make sense.
I'm making no sense. I'm making sense. I'm sorry, I'm making sense. Yeah, I'm making sense. Indra says, Indra, welcome. That pundit should be disqualified as a pundit. He's very racial. That was a sad statement that he made. I don't think he had to go there. Yeah? Hola, this song again, nah man, Anslam. Roger is the pundit first cousin. Look, Anderson. Anderson come about. We talking about politics. Anderson talking about love. Good night.
Love is a key. Anderson, I support you. Love is the key to life.
Oh God, Anderson, you guys, Anderson, I take that back, Anderson. Greg says this is why Jusera is coming to clean house. No one will be spared. They steal the money They will pay with rope sandwich. This has been going on too long, so Jashara Law is here. Yeah, but only Greg talking about Jasara, no Sarah, boy. Yeah, no, that is Anderson. That is Anderson from the Beatum. That is the fella named Anderson. Akira, welcome. How you doing? Anderson says he sent his love to you. Anderson Akira. Anderson sent his love to you. Yeah. Roger wanted Petroshin, but Rolly put the cat cracker on Roger instead. Yeah? All right. That man sent me a voice note there, boy, but that voice note too long, boy. That voice note too long.
Yeah.
Darren says Wall Street. Some of UNC supporters vexed because Kamala Persad-Bissessar made the United National Congress into a multinational party, a diverse party. Yeah, I don't understand why that fella had to say that. The OWTU is having a march on Labor Day, the holiday, and they want the people of Trinidad and Tobago to all come out and support. Yeah, I saw the press conference, but the audio was somewhat, you couldn't hear that much. Yeah, Nadira. I want you all to listen to my partner. Partner that send long voice note. Partner, them voice note you're sending there, that'll be under 4 minutes, man. You sending a voice note. Listen to him, man. Listen to him.
Call him, man, boy. You go let a man have him bust in the head, boy. Call the man and tell him take a break now, go and drink some water. Call the man now, boy, that your partner all in the same league, voting for the same player. You must call the man now, boy. You let a man go through that, boy. He say he's ready to go home. Tell him go home now. Tell him go home. He over.
You go play back the video. Anderson, welcome. Anderson. Anderson call and your money run out. Anderson call. Anderson stay by the Wi-Fi. See, I just tell Anderson and Kingsley, you know, when all you call, or that stay by the pole. They're moving from the Wi-Fi, Tommy. Whenever they move from the Wi-Fi, it just cut off. You know? All right, let me finish listening to my partner. All right, let me do this. I'm gonna do this so I could get this voice note to play.
Water. Call the man now, boy, that your partner all in the same league, voting for the same player. You must call the man now, boy. You let a man go through that, boy. He say he's ready to go home. Tell him go home now. Tell him go home. He over 21. Eh? It's the same two we just be asking ourselves too when he have people calling and bashing in the head of Rowley, bashing in the head of Hine, bashing in. You don't have no problem with that. You don't have no problem with that. Boy, you go along, come along, boy. You're sick, boy. Ain't feeling it now.
Anderson, you gotta put money on your phone. Every time Anderson call your phone hanging up. Anderson, when you call, you have to go outside by the Wi-Fi. Go and stand up by the lamppost with the Wi-Fi. Don't stay inside because they go disconnect. All right? We trying again, Tommy. You feel you going by the Wi-Fi now, Tommy? Let me see if you're going by the Wi-Fi. Anderson, you're by the pole now. You're by the lamppost. Anderson, welcome.
Let me say good night to everyone. I need to step out a while.
Yeah.
And they're playing some hard music at corner where, so I went and asked someone to just twist the box. So I said, I run back in and call.
Right. I tell you, whenever you call
I want to wish everyone a happy Father's Day this weekend here.
Yeah.
My partner, Brooklyn, Kunji, KFC, Kingsley, Sharon, and yo, remember happy Father's Day. Still in anticipation. Uncle Tommy, you, Mr. Wall Street, and to the rest. I want to tell Mr. Martin George, you always on point, boy. See that, Mr. George?
Yeah, you're on point.
And to all the male callers, I want to wish you all a happy Father's Day. But my Father's Day ain't going to be so thing. I don't need Wall Street and Uncle Tommy and others. If they put a little thing in the cookie jar and mail it down, so probably I don't know. I ain't go I will be eating what? It's caviar. What is the name of the fish?
Caviar.
Yeah. But I eat caviar. When it comes to this election weekend, the star team is going to win. When it comes to general election, I don't think this time, obviously the UNC, they always need some help to win. I'm not any going. People can't wait to vote out this man. You see, it's a new trend bill now. As someone said today, it's better to bring back a few moments later, but I want them to know, PLM kick out that everything that Gary Griffith did to make sure that civilians on them criminal and them, that they can attack them anyway. See the movements. PLM destroy all of that. Once you know that the color me orange. The same set of people, I just talked about that earlier on, right? Some of them permanent today in AGC. The same Kamala, that initiative, Julian John and Dr. Munilal, who had started up that colony. A lot of people is permanent today. You know, we was talking on the blog the other day and we saying, below the UNC, a lot of youths in Lavantil and the East West Corridor were given, let's say, government jobs, the corporation and whatnot. You know, you have to pay now. You have to pay now to get corporation work.
You have to pay.
About 5 of them on my side here. We take the Susuhan, who borrow money. It was 10,000 1 minute, the and it's 15, the and it's 12. You might tell all the bullshit. You have to pay now 10, 15, 12, 20,000 to get corporation work.
So that's a bribe.
That's 20,000. Right?
So Anderson, Tommy asking if it's a bribe.
Yeah. You have to pay them. You have to pay. You have to be real good to gain without paying.
Anderson, you sure about that?
If I sure about that, something when it comes to paying, I wanted to tell you all about too, you know. Something just slipped me. It just slipped me. And not with Heinz, not the money Heinz had paid for pulling on the UNC flag the last time, you know. But that was 150,000. I don't say things I'm not sure about, you know. I tell you, when Heinz bring 30, a young man asks, fella, he said, you strip it out. He said, tell me I want one more. In no time, Heinz came back with a vehicle. With the Muslim fella they put in charge wait name, Youth and Sports in Lavantil. With 100,000. Don't drop 50 and went back for 100,000. I don't know where they be getting this money from. It's something so important and really cool to tell all in the world shoot. Think people about besides the shooting in Arima hospital.
I hear about that.
Yeah. It seemed like you could walk in any hospital and shoot.
Yeah.
And as Brooklyn said and 91 and TC and every show today. All right. It had some shooting in the hospital. Heinz came and said, well, that would be a thing of the past. Well, look what happening now. Yeah. And Wall Street.
Yeah.
This thing with what but right. You better call back and right,
yeah,
Wall Street.
Call back.
it's sad. Sad. It's only sad things we can talk about that happening right now presently in this country.
It's a sad place.
But I say, people going out to vote this weekend, they go vote. They're all going to vote for the star team. I know there will be victorious in this election this weekend here. When it comes to general, people can't wait to get rid of all of them. But it's the worst. So they're going to dogs below this prime minister.
Yeah, man.
So until the bell is ring, we just need to urge you to send them. That we work Kingsley, I'll come on board all them you say have until this time we want to see Hines, we get rid of Hines. Hines had a go boy. That man had a go.
Yeah, man.
There was too much of murders, too much of killing.
Yeah.
And he don't say it's working not to protect the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. What should I remember what I really called to say no?
Yeah, man.
I'm coming back here.
Right, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Everett says Manning did not even appear on a platform at Rowley in 2010. Remember Rowley's famous words? We are losing this election. No time to court martial now, but after the election. Nadira says Tobago is complaining about electricity. Their electricity power equipment near the sea, it is getting rusty, need maintenance. Oh God. Everett say Roger will be marching alone. Waste of time. Oh God. Oh, Olio, I'm not going to play all of this, but my partner sent a voice note. It's a long one. I'm playing all of it, but let me just listen to a few minutes of it.
God first. Good evening. I'm listening and I'm looking to see where this bus is going, because I hear in the engine, but I realize, wait, the wheels are not moving, so the bus can't go nowhere. But the engine is on. Yeah, I'm hearing sounds. Hey. But when I look inside, all I see is go along, come along. No tuishness plus. Example. You see, when they like somebody, don't come around them. Don't throw anything around them. Don't put anything around them. Because they will always, not the person, no. They will always sprain muscles, break a leg to try to take it off, to remove it. Because pitya is important. Because a pitya pains 1,000, 1,000 alone. I'm not sure how much words. So they like Mrs. Bisessa so much that, hey, when they go in that wicket, you're hitting anything for 6. A good ball, a bad ball, a wide, a no ball, they want to hit it for 6. Yeah. Listen, man. Forget about you and I. Isn't it true that there is a significant number of persons who are members of the opposition party who do not support the current leader? True or false? So what are you fighting up with that for?
Tommy, I want to stop it right there. That is we partner Gordon Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah, we partner Gordon Joseph. Tommy, I don't know who in the UNC that support the political, who doesn't support the political. Maybe somebody in the chat can help Gordon Joseph and give him the numbers. I don't know. You know the numbers, Tommy?
No.
I don't know the numbers. So maybe Gordon Joseph knows the numbers. Or you know what? Maybe me and Jean Julian might know the numbers. I feel so, you know. What do you think?
Give it a shot.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have those figures, Gordon Joseph. So I really cannot help you there. I can't help you.
Gordon Joseph, huh?
Yeah, Gordon Joseph. Hey, Mr. Florida, maybe you could help us.
Who's that, Mr. Ansel?
Gordon Joseph said that there's a vast amount of people in the UNC who don't support the political leader. I don't know what the number is, so I just asked and I trying to find out.
Well, let me answer your question for him, right? You see he in the bus. He in the engine, but the wheels not moving. You know why the wheels not moving? Because the P&M by the wrong size tire for the bus. So they can't use it. So that is why he's moving.
That's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one.
And I know that your partner, but his name is the Flash. Because Flash all in red. But you only have 2 speeds, slow and stop. If you play 2 voice notes, you're sure done. By the time you take it to say voice note, all right, Mr. Handsome, look on listening.
I feel Gordon Joseph is Fox Islam in disguise, you know.
You feel so?
Yeah, I feel so. Because whenever Gordon Joseph sending voice notes, I don't see Fox, you know. I don't see Fox at all. So there might be some relationship there, you know. I feel so. I want to take a guess. I'm speculating here, Tommy. What do you think?
You never know.
It's true, you know.
Just never know.
You just never know. Anyway, folks, let's get back to, let's go to the videotape. You know, we like to go to the videotape, right, Tommy?
Yep.
Let's go to the videotape. So, folks, Christmas was at a concert. I didn't play that, right, Tommy?
No. I'm surprised you didn't have an interview with him and Naisha.
When he was on there? Today?
Yeah.
No, but I think, you see, his phone is different now, you know. So, if I call that phone number, you know, nobody answering that phone because remember the police took away all his equipment. So, he don't really have any equipment. His phone is just totally different. Let me see if I find that for you. There we go. So here is Christmas speaking to former Soca Warriors coach Fenwick. But listen carefully, yeah? Listen to this.
They're supporting, you know. Yeah. Hey, look, a big coach, boy. This is a big coach from Trinidad.
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you.
Former England international footballer.
Amazing.
24 years here.
Yes.
Developing young kids.
Of course, yes. Of course. So if he speaks highly of you.
I've just passed you.
Yeah.
And I've got to come and say well done.
Thank you.
So I'm going to put the mic by yourself.
Yeah.
You need to get your opinion
on
this situation. Wait, look,
just hold it.
Yeah.
This will buy you.
Yeah, so I am.
Firstly, tell them who you are. I know who you are.
So I am Terry Fenwick, former England international footballer, Crystal Palace, Queen's Park Rangers, Tottenham Hotspur. 24 years in Trinidad and Tobago. And what I do here in Trinidad and Tobago is look after the youths. There's lots of trouble, lots of crime, lots of everything going on. And sometimes there's no leadership, and that's what I'm providing for a lot of youngsters right here in Port of Spain and other environments. What I've seen you do over the last months, I've caught everything on social media, I think is fantastic. It's what we need to hear. It's what we need to see to wake government up to get themselves back into gear and get something organised. Since Gary Griffiths left, there's been no leadership at the top, police forces, armed forces, and crime is rampant at the moment. I thank you dearly, not just for me, for the kids that I look after, for the kids that I want to do much better. Thank you so much.
I'm here. I'm stuck here. They're taking my passport. So if there's anything I can do with my platform to help whatever you're doing,
absolutely, that would be wonderful. We're doing some great things at the moment. We're looking at scholarships in the United States for kids here, and success at the moment is not getting them to the national team here; it's getting them out of Trinidad.
Right.
That's how we're looking at it.
Step forward.
That's how bad it is.
Yes.
So we'd love you to come down if you ever get a chance to Football Factory,
100%,
which is on CIC grounds just over the road here.
Yes.
But we're doing good things.
Yes.
We see what you're doing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I need to give you my phone number.
Top man.
So
this is my secretary. She'll look after you.
Nice to meet you. I'd love to come down.
Thank you very much.
Thank you again.
Hey, what going on? Let's see what going on.
And there'll be some people in the comments
section.
See
that man there, Chris? Yeah. I've been a fan of that man for years.
Yeah, but as I was saying, there'll still be some people in the comment section that will doubt
the type of love.
Yeah, they'll say no. Yes.
I mean, that's all you're seeing out there, Chris. Love and no negative energy.
Can I be honest?
Of course.
I could just sit here all day and just take it in. And this is not the reason I did it.
Yeah.
But the support is something.
The love.
How can you not appreciate the support, the love?
So that is a fella from the UK, right? Living in Trinidad and Tobago. Former Soca Warriors coach, right? Now listen to a Jamaican, what he had to say.
Appreciate
I
that.
need to ask a question. Yeah, we asking the people and them.
Yes, sir.
We asking the people and them some questions. We want to know what is your view on this whole Christmas Day situation.
Well, first and foremost, it's an honor to see Christmas. This is our freedom, and freedom is a must, as we always say. Listen, I think it's a witch hunt because the government is painting this picture like they don't know what is going on in Trinidad and Tobago.
So we haven't heard from this person in a while, so I'll stop the video to take this call. Kingsley, welcome. Kingsley. Hello. Kingsley, stay by the Wi-Fi now, man. Stay by the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you hear me good?
We hearing you loud and clear now.
Yeah, I went by a program. I think it was yesterday, and I went into that program about a PNM pundit, and that program didn't believe it was a pundit because I didn't get the information some hours before I called the program. And Wall Street, it seems that African do not have a space in the PNM. Because Wall Street, your idea was a wonderful idea for the people of Duncan Street, Beetham, Mova, Simple Street, Nelson Street, St. James, was for the young African youths in the community around there. And the Prime Minister turned it down. So you understand? You understand? They love Indians, PNM. They love the Indians and the Pundit more than the Baptists, more than the Africans. We see it every day, and years go by, we see it. We see and Wall Street and let me say good night to Uncle Tommy.
Good night,
Tommy. It seems Wall Street that in 2015, when I went on the PNM station, I-95.5, and I do what he did, Manning, I was an outlaw after that in the PNM. I was the worst thing since then. Because when I went on that program and I asked,
What about the African boys in Bitam, Silla, Carnage, Diego Martin, Pity Valley, Arima, Lavantel, Simple Street, Nelson Street, Silla, Bitam? When I asked about that, I was brutalized by Sharon Felix. I was brutalized by Aisha Wells. I was brutalized by all PPM talk show at that time on radio. People have to wake up and understand. You know. I come from the belly and the beast. You know. I come from the PNM. And when I used to grow up, I used to believe that PNM was the best party to run this country. They have vision within touch us yet. But Dr. Roddy showed me otherwise. Dr. Roddy showed me otherwise. Under Manning, I could be real. Hell could I go on? I was supporting the uncle of the nation because I understand what he tried to do for people like me who look like me. He tried his best. Dr. Roddy tried after 9 years. No. So when you hear them talking black, ask them if it's not because you're not a billionaire from India, you didn't get the building. Ask them if it's not Stuart Young family, Wall Street, Stuart Young brother. Ask them if it's not Faris family. It's the first time Wall Street a politician bring up a carry box on the stage and tell us how much $100 bill there's fit in a carry box. The only time you will know that Wall Street is if you just collect plenty carry box of money. And we see Ronan Cinnamon went on a PNM platform and tell us how much money UNC used to thief in carry box. How we know how much $100 could have fit in a carry box to save 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. So you have to understand, Wall Street, that the PNM is the problem for this country. And if the UNC ain't got it right, PNM will always be the problem for this country. Let's say it again. PNM is the problem for this country at this time. And if the UNC ain't get it right, PNM will always be the problem. As I close Wall Street, a minute again, it seems that last night on the Star team, it seems that Wall Street there is no healing back. Because I asked the question to the Star team and the Patriot, and up to now, as a member, Kingsley, that is why I don't care. I'm going to say to you first. I'm going to say to you on your program, Wall Street, I am holding back my vote.
Wait.
Voting in.
Wait, Kingsley, you're not voting for the Star team, and Kamala Prasad-Bissessar supported by your political leader. You call the mother of the nation.
I am holding my vote. I am not going to vote in this internal election. I think this internal election, Wall Street, was the worst mudslinging we ever see in the UNC. In my 9 years in the UNC. Wall Street, I'm going to say it here again on your program here again here. This is why, because Wall Street, I ask them the question. What next after the internal election? The lady who endorsed the Star team cannot answer. The Mr. who leading the United Patriot team cannot answer. I ask the question, what next after the internal election? Because Barry went and said yesterday, he put on his side in her face, the MP for Tabakit, saying, do not call the former Prime Minister Kamala. He used to call she boss. He used to call she leader when he won the Tabakit seat. And I see Mudirai post a picture with fake buildings in Germany and buildings. So
rooms was open last night. And this Sunday, before I come in here, I have Victor Roberts saying that he cannot win an election with a man buy a car for tax-free and sell it back over. He's talking about David Lee. So they are chopping each other, winning each other brutal in this UNC internal election. So watch it. I wouldn't be part of that mud swinging. I wouldn't make history and say that I was a part of UNC war in UNC. I come from Ibali Adibis.
So Kingsley, you're not voting. Yes. You're not voting over the weekend in the internal election in the UNC.
I am holding my vote.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Oh God, Kingsley boy. Wow. Kingsley boy, I don't know what to say to me, boy. I don't know what to say. Kingsley say you holding your vote. Watch it. What today is Tuesday?
Yep.
By the time tomorrow, Kingsley change his mind.
Oh, buddy.
Anderson, by the time tomorrow, Kingsley change his mind.
No, but I hope you listen still because you just tell me, Anderson, you shouldn't go on radio and tell me this or tell me. So Kingsley, give me a call, boy. Because I wouldn't like you, Kingsley. Let God send people there. If you ain't voting like that, you could keep that to yourself, man. Nah, man, you must have sense. Yeah. This is a foreign program we on. I know you're listening to me. Don't go by and I heard you call somebody called Google a pastor. Anybody could show me proof where he went and studied to be a pastor. You about to watch it, I eat my clothes. I eat my clothes. Anybody can show me where Pastor Google. The one who does call Pastor Google, because me don't call him no pastor. Google for you.
No, Anderson, I think he's a pastor. He does pastor at church. I know he does pastor at church.
You think. I went to Street Boys. I know you're a professor. I see you on social media with your students and the graduation and name it. Yeah, you're right telling you Wall Street. You think he's a pastor?
No, I know he does pastor at church. You can't
long time we cannot think that he said me one time. The boy said it not sure anything in our Wall Street. He said Alex to spell, to read, to write. So all of us are up there writing. So Wall Street, I don't want you to think. Don't let nobody tell you that you think. Google is not a pastor.
No,
I say so.
I know he does pastor at church. I know he does pastor
and
at
the
church.
gladiator said the only thing he used to do is when he now come to Trinidad, it was to sweat your back out in the radio station. He started out smelling dirty. I use the word here. Yeah. But anyhow, I call to let you know, when only you talk about show. Anyway, I know them, man. I know that dance. I know them at all. That political bandit. Yeah, you Rowley, Kit Rowley. Who listen to the radio station? I don't know who's Kit Rowley. Like the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. The nasty political bandit. Now, I would tell you know, when it happened show, the Minister of National Security does not get them the okay. So all PNM MPs had complimentaries. You get hit in Montrose. He went by the Ministry of National Security and collect 5 tickets from you Visual Lines. The Rasta guy with the big back.
Hey, Anderson, I don't want them charge you with sedition, you know. I don't want them charge you.
You want to tell you?
Yeah.
It's like took this young man back there who would sell tickets of them sure thing to get the 5 sell. The man tell you, he tell you, well, my little partner name, boy. He tell you, his son didn't go to school the week before Heinz. He hired number Heinz. Just call him what? Just call him down here what? Heinz what? Heinz Informer. Not in a bad way, but you can tell Heinz, well, that one is not happy, and this one don't like it, this one like. Yeah. He have one leg, and I sympathize with him, I try to help him. We have a little son, they're well intelligent. Yeah, I write intelligent for that too, even when the school and stuff. And he say, Anderson, yeah, man, 5 tickets there, I now come from the Ministry of National Security. I tell me leave my tickets there for me. The man tell you he hungry, Heinz. Yes, I gave his son $20 last week. I know that. He said, Anderson, I get $20, I could take and I could sell him this morning, you know. And you might tell him, if I had 25, I give him 20. This is the kind of social work I was brought up in Wall Street. I tell you, Heinz, if I asked a girl from a blab and tell Heinz, she went down and collect 5 too. Is why talking to you, know? I'm not saying Heinz. I have 2 neighbors named Heinz, you know. Casey Heinz and Marlon Heinz, you know. So when Marlon Heinz was working bitter before the water was thrown on him, Marlon went to him, he said, Marlon and mother and father died, you know, it's deceased, you know. So he said, Anderson, I went and look in the shape the man and let him know, well, my name is Marlon Heinz. Well, the young fellas had a cuss, eh? My wife speaking to me, because he said, if you see how Heinz watch me, meaning like, you know, swap me if your name is Heinz. But he didn't mean it in that way. He was just seeking employment. He's a good mason and whatnot. Well, he working in one of them ministry now. But I'm saying this is this. That you, Rowley, all your MPs are tickets. All your MPs are tickets. So something telling me the shows that them that keeping lately, when they call them legends and this and what kind of names are for them? Some, and you don't know why you're in this, some minister or MP in the PNM, the school just keep all them big shows on them, But she's a lot of things people don't know what's going on. You see, they want to be in everything. So we don't back talk when people go to the show, because Heinz get them ticket to go to the show too. Yeah, that what you want to vote for, and Heinz? Yeah, you are hidden, vote for you. Because you get hidden. The man have one leg. Yeah, I think I 2 little, a daughter and a son. Jerry's the little boy name. Yeah, Jerry intelligent too bad. So he said, Anderson, Jerry went to school, you know. I said, serious, but he said, yeah, but I want to send him this morning, but if I got it 20 self. I look, I say, I have a small change, I give me 20. I said, send him to school. So Heinz, what he wants to do is give him some kind of a voucher or something to go to a grocery, a food card or 2. Right? And when he does, he said, Anderson, I'm going to the grocery, you know. I'm going to, he have one, like I said, I do better than some of them. At least you get something to go to the grocery. So Heinz, all I was distributing tickets for the show. I, Anderson Kenman Wilson, telling you, visualize the Minister of National Security, the tickets was there by this, and that ministry full of garments.
All right, Anderson.
The ministry full with garments. So, when I listening, so well, we don't talk the party then. Yeah, I can talk party. Either it's only going to market or else go straight over party. Don't go and listen.
Yeah, man. Okay.
All opinions and views expressed by the program participants, including those on social media, are solely their opinions and views and do not reflect the opinions and views of WZYE management and staff.
For me, boy?
Top of the hour.
Yeah. Anderson, make me play that, boy. Hold on, huh? Let me play these 2 voice notes before we go for the break. Hold on.
The night Mr. Wall Street, you see much man fight to my political leader. I said to my man, how they try to pull on that lady, but she getting stronger. Let's keep up and rock with the team, Anti-Cam. All my support behind you. Ruston Park, you know them from nowhere, you know. I know you do. For the 5 years when you was there, you help out everybody across Trinidad and Tobago. And it benefit, African people benefit more under your government. Right now, black people suffering under this evil, wicked PNM government and the Black People Party. They don't hate black people. Good afternoon, Mr. Washi. Good afternoon, Mr. Tommy. All of them fighting down Kamala goes for leadership. Kamala more than half of them, you know. Me ain't trusting them, boy, Wall Street, boy. I know the good Kamala do for this country, you know. And she do a lot, especially for the people in the East West crowd, you know. All over the constituency, actually, like Tobago. But the people, they like sufferation and wickedness and oppression. Evil, wicked PNM government.
All right, we're going to go for the break. And Tommy, when we come back, I want to play this video. I just get this video. I want to play this video before we go. So, folks, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYU 95.9 FM. I have a video I want to play for you. I just received it. Stick and stay. We'll be right back after this. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE LP 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. Let's take this call. Brooklyn.
Wall Street, good night again.
Your boy Kingsley say he's sitting out the election, boy.
Kingsley? Right. Kingsley said the UNC leave you long time, you know. I don't know why he's still fighting. Because he said he never did the UNC leave me. So he's supposed to just watch and see what's going on until the UNC want him back. You know? But the number Kingsley I call everything Anderson said was shooting on what she did. That I play no disclaimer.
No, listen to this.
Because let me tell you some more shit.
I know Anderson and them just talk facts.
No, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
The PNM so sick when it comes to election, Wall Street. And you as a whole PNM supposed to know how this works. The PNM show is a PNM financer who show the show, you know. You understand? All them PNM get free ticket. All. And it's not lie. So that the Prime Minister could then come on a platform and say, the country is suffering like 20,000 going on a show. Once you can feel a joke, you think the PNM know how to play the game, boy.
Okay.
What shit, you know the sound going on?
Yeah.
The PNM want to put out there to the masses that the country harmony. So the PNM put out a 2 million and invest in that show, and the Prime Minister come about, 2 Jamaicans are coming. You can't get packed by the Savannah. The country have money. The only liners in the country suffering. It's a gimmick bullshit and listen talk the truth. So don't frighten. Everybody know that the person who hold a concept is a person who's be campaigning, who will be financing campaign for the PNM. So that my hands can get ticket free. And give all the friends and people ticket free. And listen how we talking.
All right.
That information all in New York.
Yeah.
So don't worry about shit. Nobody come in and tell the program nothing.
All right.
You understand?
Yeah, man.
We don't come here and blaspheme and lie and talk stupid thing. What we talking is real thing. The PNM is a sick cult. You understand? They're sick. And it is planting in a way to try to fool the masses. But we can't get fooled no more. Because as they try to do the wrong thing, we know. And we will expose the PNM. Well, you have a good night.
Yeah, man. Bless. All right. Let me play this video here quick, folks. I just received this. I want you all to listen to this.
Trinidad and Tobago. 4 years now. I up and down the East-West corridor. Everywhere, from Laventille to Sandy Grande, especially in Tunapuna and Mongdo, St. Joseph, up and down. For the last 9 weeks, I walk in. In 4 years, not once Rushton Parry call me, or Anita Haynes, or Ryan Agbeer, who on the corridor, by the way, call me and ask me how they could help on the East-West corridor. How they could help save the people of the East-West corridor from this corrupt, this evil PNM government. Not once Parry called me. Not once. To come at work, I'm here with me, one not from nobody. All you know that. But not even to walk, not even to offer advice, because he see himself as a leader. Nothing. Parry called me. And he come now, this Parry, to launch his campaign to try and take over the UNC that I am a part of based on a lie. You trying to tell people in a party that I belong to that I know almost everything about it, that somebody somewhere was talking about they don't want to have internal elections or delay internal elections. Hear what, Parry? Unless you are the big bloated liar that I believe you are, show me one bit of solid evidence where Kamla Persad-Bissessar intimated, stated, articulated that she wanted to delay or not have internal elections. You come with a big lie, Rushton Parry, like Rowley with Emailgate. And based on that lie, you launch a tirade and attack against a party that I work in my ass off to get this evil, corrupt government out of government. To launch an attack with a lie. And well, I know why the media getting their columns and inches. I know why they're doing that. Because in truth and in fact, Rowley, and he himself says so with his pathological self, is Kamla Persad-Bissessar Rowley afraid? Is Kamla Persad-Bissessar the 1% afraid of? That is why they talk about, oh, she relevant, she weak. But all their guns trained on her. So how all kind of people popping out the woodwork. From Hindu nationalists to Muslim imps. To all kind of people who have no relevance. Who we see only election cycle, we see them. Because you know what? They know Kamla Persad-Bissessar is the only person who can unseat this Rowley and this PNM. I don't know if Rowley and them pay no. I have no evidence, and Nake don't talk about nothing he have no evidence for. But I can tell you all what. All ain't helping UNC. All ain't helping the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Because once Rowley stay, this government gone through. This is not no Haiti sorry. This Trinidad sorry. Rather better sing over that song. This Trinidad are sorry. Rather better sing over that song. So Parry, let me tell you something, brother man. Not only I know you are a liar, because I never heard nothing about postponement of internal elections. And you base a whole thing on that to launch the divisiveness in the UNC. And now you come lying about a building for the UNC. Is that an all you're lying about? People calling you the East Indian Rowley. That is how much you lying. You come like Rowley against Manning. With one set of lies. Brother man, forget the political hypocrisy. I don't know. Everybody free to have their ambition. You, Anita Haynes, the next one. But you're not free to base your whole platform on lies and deception. You're not free to try and hoodwink the country. Talking about Kamla weak and all of this. Same like Rowley and them. You're not free to do that. Especially not from a platform of a party that I belong to. And that I working so hard to make sure that my people on the East-West Corridor could be free of this oppressive government. Because I will hit you hard. Politically, I will hit you hard. What Munilal and them doing there is nothing. I will come out and hit you hard. Forget if I like you, don't like you. I don't care about it. I must say hello to you twice or three times. You're so insignificant to me. But you're bringing down the party, or trying to, but you will not succeed. So let me tell you something. I am prepared to back you on your slate fully if you could show me one piece of evidence that Kamla Persad-Bissessar wasn't going to call internal elections. If not, pat your fat ass down and let the people and them breathe with some unity. And forget all of them who trying to ride your coattails. Trinidad and Tobago, love any house, all the time.
Oh God, Tommy boy, Bacchanal in the place, boy.
Yeah, boy. Things heating up.
Go on, heat it up, boy. The thing gone, boy, it gone. The son mother I had to play that before we go. So folks, put closing comments in the chat. The son mother told me I had to play that one before we go, boy. Thing heating up, boy. Oh God. If it's not the pundit, Tommy, is knackered, oh God. Boy. Tommy, you think, just before we go, you think, yeah, KFC.
I was to work for Saturday.
Ask Kingsley.
But I'm working different gang on board by.
Kingsley, somebody want to borrow your finger, boy.
When they roll with the story, that they roll dogs, they roll full 100.
Full 100.
That's right.
Yeah, you had to roll full 100. Full 100.
You don't give up.
Yeah,
you're rocking with Tati Cam, that the mother of the nation.
You can't go in the you can't go in the Waffle House.
Support.
You can't go in the Waffle House. You can't go in the Waffle
Choose a side.
You had to pick a side.
Choose a side.
You had to pick a side. Pick a side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't go in the, you can't do gymnastics. You can't be on the balance beam. You had to pick a side.
If you vote for Russian Power, come on then.
Vote for him.
If you come and talk the truth.
Vote for him. But you can't be.
Yeah.
You can't be in the Waffle House. Kingsley, come out the Waffle House. Come out the Waffle House.
All my support behind Tati Camera. The stars I shoot tonight now. Even for the stars. Must I watch it? Have a blessed night.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Tommy, you had to pick a side.
Well, wait till you hear what I have to say.
All right, what do you have to say?
We ready to close?
All right, so yeah, we're ready to close. Let me get my close.
So let me see what I have to say then.
Okay, go ahead. Hold on. Let me bring your solo. Hold on.
This is by Elie Wiesel. We must always take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim. Silence encourages the tormentor, never the tormented. You heard that?
I heard it loud and clear. Read it again.
We must always take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim. Silence encourages the tormentor, never the tormented. Like I always say, you have to become the change you want to see. You, the man in the mirror. However, if you look in that mirror and don't like what you see, do not blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you give them a hand up. I want to remind you that love is the key. Love you all. Be safe.
Tommy, based on what you said there, you have to pick a side. You have to pick a side. You cannot be in the game and going into the Waffle House. If you go into the Waffle House, you have to be out of the game. Sure. Good night, Nadira. You can't be in the game and go into the Waffle House. You have to pick a side. And I believe Mrs. Kamla Persad-Bissessar did the right thing because there's been precedent set in Trinidad and Tobago with respect to internal election where most of the time, the political leader pick a side. So I think if Mrs. Kamla Persad-Bissessar didn't pick a side, it will not look good on her part. Right? Then you don't know where she allegiance is. It could be to Parry. You understand? And I think she did the right thing. So my closing quote is this. Be patient, it's all coming together. Be patient, it's all coming together. And don't worry yourself, man. Kingsley go down and vote this weekend for the start team. He's just saying that, you know what I mean? By the time tomorrow come, Kingsley go on another radio program and change his mind, you know. He go say yesterday was yesterday and today is today. Yeah. So folks, we're gonna let me see. Nadira, good night to you. Julie says, Bacchanal after Bacchanal in the UNC. Only Trinidad that have stupid flea mentality. Trinis will hold on to the dead if they believe they can save them. Oh God. Trudy. Folks, we are out of here. We see you guys on Thursday. Right? And if Tommy update, we might try to see if we could do a special for the internal election. You never know. But we out of here. See you guys. Bye-bye. This is
Oh Lord, Trinidad and Tobago. This is DJ Bravo. I'm hurting you up. This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. All I see in front of me, nightmares turn into reality. Like somebody build a monster factory. Parliament up against parliament economy. But let the moderators in another body in a dream. Somebody girl child missing, another rape again. An next road stain with somebody's son brain. Who take the S out of Port of Spain. This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. Now with the love, with the vibes, with the hope. Now tell me something, how we really want we cope. When the children breathing in too much gun smoke. And the Coast Guard can never see a boat. Yes, I'm like some goats when they come looking for votes. With the empty promises, reading like a horoscope. Justice for sale in a fat envelope. Politically, all the answers is a joke. This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. All I see in front of me, nightmares turn into reality. Like somebody build a monster factory. Parliament up against parliament economy. But let the moderators in another body in a dream. Somebody girl child missing, another rape again. An next road stain with somebody's son brain. Who take the S out of Port of Spain. This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. It doesn't matter the religion, the color, the creed, or the race. It's our responsibility to take care of our place. Champion.